How's it going?
I love seatbelts.
Did you fart? Did you stink? God damn it. What disgusting thing are these? Disgusting things, dude. Not very happy about this. This might be the worst thing I've done in my car. It's got to have mufflers on it now. But yeah, so Drift Week requires to have mufflers. It's still gonna be super loud, but yeah. So the ends always drug, so they're all flattened out and garbage. So I couldn't use the standard coupler. So we're switching to a V-band, and Carlton just got that all tacked up there. And then we just got to weld it out and then do this one. This one's gonna be a lot tougher to get to, but we'll get it all figured out. Doing that and a couple other things. What else did we do? Put the trans back in from when you borrowed it. Got door handle fixed. You can't see that, but that's fixed. It's sick.
It's sick.
Yeah. Yep. A couple other little things to do.
Hold on, bro. I got more to say.
Oh, what?
We got the sick new caliper upgrade. I don't know what it's at. I forgot it already.
Ford Taurus.
Taurus.
Bigger bore calipers. Shout out to
Eric Ram.
Double Aaron. Thanks, buddy, for the heads up. Taurus calipers. So the reason why I'm not welding it is because someone needs some practice. So I'm letting him weld it.
Small guy, so it doesn't go into the clamp.
No, he's been welding like a fool recently, so figured he might as well just keep going and let him weld it out. So we have some things to do. He's putting in the harnesses right now. We got the exhaust done last night, as you guys already saw. Calipers are done. Passenger harness he's doing right now. I need to fill the trans up. Need to add the water cooler. We need to mount the new fuel regulator, and we need to put the new MR2 power steering pump on. Added on here is an oil change that's not on here, but we need to do that as well. And we have to finish all of that tonight, so the new pretty chassis can come in here, right? Okay, that's the plan. Let's get it done. Get her done. So a few of you were asking about this car. This is my 94. Huh?
Who asked?
Not you, so shut up. Few of you on the tubes. For those of you that don't know, this is my Pro-Am chassis from last year that gained me my ProSpec license. Quick rundown. MR2 power steering pump. It's actually getting ripped out right now for a fresh brand new one. We want to put a brand new one in just because this one seemed like it was getting a little weak at the end of the season. It's a used one that I borrowed from a buddy when his car blew up. Quick rundown: front mount radiator, power steering cooler, Permacool fans.
What type of motor blew up?
It was a LS, Thompson Motorsports LS, because all Thompson Motorsports LSs are garbage. Luckily, they're never going to sponsor me, so I can say this, so it's okay.
That's rude.
427 Windsor, 351 block, stroke to a 427. This is a Speed Doctor Racing power steering, or I shouldn't say power steering, like basically a mini serpentine belt kit, basically a race belt kit. Still runs the water pump counterclockwise, all ANs, everything. We have a quick fuel. I have no idea what the name of it is. Anyways, that's my carburetor. It's a 850.
That was just quick fuel.
Quick fuel technology. Yeah. Quick fuel technologies.
Do you know what's in your car, bro? Do you build it?
Motion Raceworks oil catch can, Canton. External reservoir for the water tanks. or for the water tanks. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk. Canton external reservoir overflow tank. Maximum Motorsports caster camera plates. Maximum Motorsports K member. Fuel suspension all the way around. Motor does 612 on the engine dyno. Pretty nice setup. As far as the other stuff that I can get to right now, what we're doing for fuel is a ATL 15-gallon fuel cell. Just like you guys saw Carlton's, except for his is 8-gallon, mine's 15. Still really, really dirty. 10. His is a 10, mine's a 15. Still really dirty from Pro-Am. Haven't cleaned anything. We're just now getting the maintenance done on it. Optima battery.
Oh, we got a squirter.
We got a squirter, he said. Works fuel filter. Works 350 fuel pump. My filler neck. Out to the filler. Coming inside. Doors are gutted. Full Pro-Am cage. Got a little external fire extinguisher there. This is a G-Force DSR box. We have a MSD ignition, arc panel, a couple gauges, steering wheel. Back here we have my cool suit. We have my water jug. And back behind that is my suppression kit that you can't really see from this side. So, quick little rundown of the car. I'll show you guys the underneath after we get it back up. From here you can see the suppression system right there. Lines run to the front. Pull cord there. One in the cabin, nozzle right there. There's also a nozzle back here by the fuel cell. And it is right here. So yeah, pretty simple setup. We got removable windows. Just loosen them up here, move them out. Pretty sweet little build. Nothing too special. Gets the job done, that's for sure. Full FDF kit. Feels. Stainless brake lines. Maximum K-member kit. Stock rack. Maximum rack bushings. All fancy. Custom exhaust. Down to some fresh V-band clamps. Poopy mufflers, maximum torque arm, maximum sway bar, maximum panhard, and that's about it. So water cooler is something's pretty cool. It's made by Sinmax, and it's actually a racing coolant. So it's not water. It's 100% pre-mixed, and it comes in these gallon jugs. So this is what it looks like. And I can promise you that I shown, I don't know, probably 5 to 10 degree difference. And 10 might be a little bit of a reach, but a minimum of 5 degree difference going from this, from what I was running earlier, which was water wetter and water. So this stuff actually works. It's really expensive, but hey, anything to keep the car cooler, right? Brand new pump, all plumbed up, new wiring. Back to the existing tank. How much fun was the power steering pump?
It's really fun. It's just so fun. So fun I did it twice.
So we might have wired it wrong the first time. Both of us weren't paying attention. So yeah, we wired it twice. It was fun.
But it's right, it works.
It's right, it works now.
I lost my nut.
You lost your nut. Looks way better than before. I don't know if we showed it before, but it was disgusting.
It was bad.
It was just zip tied on there, flopping around. And I mean, I'm not going to lie, it was like that for 4 of the rounds this year.
4 of the 4 rounds.
4 of the 4 rounds this year. So, you know what? Just doing things a little bit better, making it a lot nicer.
Well, tell them the real reason why we're doing it.
Well, the real reason why we're doing it is because it's a brand new fuel pressure regulator. The other one was used. How many times have you dropped stuff today?
No, tell them the real reason why we changed it and put it in a different location.
I don't, why?
Because of my knuckles.
Oh, yeah. So every time, so what happened is that it was an old fuel pressure regulator that was on there. Shout out to Ben White. Again, man, 2 videos in a row, shout outs, or 2 give or take. He gave me that fuel pressure regulator when I was in dire need of one, and it worked great. It did really well. However, it didn't hold pressure, you know, fluently. It was not exact pressure. So got a brand new one, and it needed to be mounted correctly. So we got that done. So my car is getting there. Let's see what else we got on the list. The circled things were things that we needed to get done tonight, and boom, done. So Buddy's gonna make some foot plates for me later on the season when his car's done, because he did a good job on his in the Fox, and I want some in my car. Need to roll the rear fenders because they have this real big lip on them, and the tire, as you can see, catches on them sometimes. So need to roll the rear fenders, and then we need to clean the whole car. That's Kayla's job. So yeah, we did everything we wanted to do, buddy. We didn't show it on camera, but we did just leak test the fuel regulator and bled the system on the power steering pump. So everything is done for me. Tomorrow we will fire it up and see how disgusting the exhaust sounds. And yeah, see if there's any exhaust leaks, see if we got to redo anything, and then get her out of the shop. All right.
All right.
Car's been cold for a while. Ooh, I'm gonna have to paint up that rust. That's bad. Car's been cold for a while, so it's gonna be a little rough start here, but I'm gonna have to bump up this fuel pressure and make sure we got oil pressure. All right, let's check fuel pressure. 8. That's fine for now. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it for a while, try to get some oil pressure going, and then we will kick it off. Okay, got oil pressure. Kill everything. Give it a couple pumps. And here we go. Okay. I am so pissed off that's so quiet. Well, other than it sounded like we had an issue with one of the clamps rotating, and it's basically touching the ground right now. So we need to get it back up in the air and kind of be able to grind and rotate that V-band clamp up, because right now it's just already touching the ground. So
That's not even the bad spot.
was it a little low?
That's not even the bad spot.
Oh god.
It's underneath your car.
I mean, we dropped the car down,
Oh, see, dude,
went to there,
You started grinding it
and
down.
went back.
You started grinding it
And
down.
it's already all ground down and broken, actually. This one's broken. So just from setting the car down, they're both broken. Cool.
Your car's too low, bro.
Looks like they're getting welded together, huh? Today's like the 4th. Today's the 4th of March. Okay. 1 month from today is round 1. The plan, as you guys know, is we finished up my whole car. We were getting it out. It's going to sit outside until I drive. Well, we both drive on the 2nd, just so you know. Buddy, we have track rental on the 2nd.
Oh, yeah, right.
So that's 30 days from now. The next day I drive at the Ridge in this car. And then the day after that, I was Pro-Am round 1. So we were going to get this car out, be done with it. That way we pull his car, his new freshly powder coated car in. And that way we can just, rock it out and leave it in here the whole time. Well, we tried option number 1 on the exhaust.
Well, can you get new clamps?
No, you got to buy the whole kit. Well, no, I can get new clamps. I don't know if we have any at J2, but what's that going to help?
We can rotate this one up. up here. If it's rotated up here, this one we can just grind off this weld here where it's stuck, and then rotate that one up. Just rotate them up.
I know. I'm just trying to think what the best.
I don't know what else we could do because this is as high as this goes.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
you're already scraping there to begin with. What are we gonna do? Raise the car up?
What do we do? Build a plate. Boom, boom, right across.
Oh, the plate's still gonna scrape.
Yeah, but it's better than the exhaust ripping off. I don't know. Either way, it's got to get handled, right?
Figure out something. If we are. It sounded good going out of the garage.
So we ended up pushing it out. What's our conclusion on the exhaust?
We're gonna build one.
Yeah. He wants to build a custom one for his car anyway, so you know what? We'll figure it out. We got other to do right now, so we'll figure it out, right?
Maybe not.
So Carlton's on his way home. He has not got to see the car.